My bad, my bad. Can you guys hear me now? I'm sorry, I had my mic on mute. What's up, Ken Little? What's up, Craig? What's up, Sammy Gross? Good to see you, Rams. Can you guys hear me? All right, let's get it. Man, we're going to jump right in here. Let me throw one other link in here. If you're just stopping by the channel, if you guys are new, what I want you to do right now is I want you to click on this, and I don't want you to think twice about it because we are about ready to release a free scheme into our Discord in the coming weeks. So be sure to join Discord. What's up, Newton? Good to see you, man. Let's jump in. Let's just jump in. Let's jump in hot tonight. I'm ready to get rolling. I hope you're ready to get rolling. We're talking West Coast offensive scheme. What's up, Jeff? What's up, Darren? Good to hear from you guys tonight. We are talking about our West Coast offensive scheme. We got the last little portion to it, and we're actually going to be doing something really cool with this scheme next week. So be ready. Be sure to join the Discord. We are going to be ready to lock and load, and tonight we are talking about West Coast X Factor formation. To recap real quick, we've talked about the gun bunch. We've talked about it as one of the best base formations in all of Madden. We talked about the gun doubles being our blitz beater formation from this. We've also talked about the single back spread and how it is really, really effective for beating zone defense. We've also talked about the what's up, Craig? We've talked about the gun doubles wide open and how we can use that. We've talked about the gun doubles flex as our three-headed rush attack. We've talked about the gun doubles north as our man beater. And tonight what we're going to do is we are going to talk about some pro sets as an X factor. So let's jump into it real quick here. Guys, go ahead and submit your questions. We are talking about pro personnel tonight. We're talking far tight slot. And the audibles I want you to go ahead and set is I want you to set the X spot, the HB dive, the curls play, the flats play. And that's all you need for far tight slot. We're also going to talk tonight about the near close flex. And I want you to make sure that you set the Texas concept, the flanker drive concept, and then the post drag. Those are the plays you're going to want to have from near close flex. And then from strong close, everybody knows how effective strong close is. You're going to want to have the HB off tackle, the HB dive, and then the play that I like is wide receiver out. And then you could keep PA deep cross if you would like. I also really like the end around. If you don't want to do either one of those plays, I'm going to go ahead and suggest PA scissors. It's been a great play for years in Madden. It'll be great in Madden 21 as well. All right, and then you want to go for the I-form slot. You want to make sure you got the stretch alert bubble, the HB dive alert bubble, and then you're also going to want to have either the post wheel or the sail Y shake. And I think what we're going to talk about today is we are going to talk about the PA cross F wheel, and we're also going to be talk about the post wheel or the sail Y shake, sail Y shake, and we'll just talk post wheel tonight, honestly, because it's better. And let's jump into it. So the base play. Oh, I'm sorry. And then weak close. If you're running weak close, you want to have the inside zone. What's up, Berg? Good to see you guys tonight. PA boot left and PA slide. I also, out of this weak close, make sure you put the fullback dive in there. So you've got a lot of really, really good running plays. What's up, Phi Beta Hitaz? If you guys want to catch us live, be sure to join that Discord so you stay up to date with all of the latest and greatest that we've got coming at you hot from Madden 21, because we got a lot of good stuff on the way. Was putting together some plans for some of the products we're going to be launching here in the next couple weeks, and also some of the different ways that you can improve. So the guys I like to have in the under center is McCole Hardman, and I actually like to take Shady McCoy. Honestly, you could do whoever you wanted to, but I like Shady McCoy. And real quick, can somebody let me know, just make sure the audio is fixed. And then pistol, you can come out in pistol strong slot if you want to. You don't have to, again, but there's some plays that you can access as that. as well from that set. But what we're going to do is we are going to talk right now about the far tight slot. This formation, I released this scheme a little while back, talked a little bit about this run being one of the better runs in the entire game. But what we're going to do is we are going to flip this formation, and we're going to talk a little bit about it right now. So West Coast Pro set, that's the X factor, and we'll just go against some random defenses right here, because basically what's going to do is you're going to start out with this little quick dive here to Shady. This little dive play is so effective in this game. What you want to do is once you take the handoff, you want to hold left trigger, and then you just want to steer him. And once you're through the gap, you want to go straight through the gap and hit the hole. Now again, one little quick tip that I like to talk about to people: with your wide receiver here, Tyreek Hill, if you motion him out to the right, you see it's going to change the way the defense is going to block, and you're going to be able to get to the outside with this far tight HB or fullback dive. That's why I like this dive better than the near close flex dive, because again, that little motion right there is going to do all sorts of things for you. Defenses are going to have a really difficult time stopping this specific running play. And then what you can do is, from the far tight slot also, if you can also run this HB dive, and you see how this HB dive is a little bit of a sweep. It's a little bit of a sweep, under center sweep style. Again, holding that left trigger whenever you get that handoff is such a big deal. Hold that left trigger, and it allows me to steer him wherever I want him to go. And what's going to happen is, based off of the way that the defense is going to guard this, because again, not every defense is going to do the same thing against the same offense, but you have options with this. And I really like to turn this into a little HB sweep and get a little sticky with them on the outside. But again, you can run from the far tight slot. You can run the ball to the middle, and you can also run the ball to the right. So you can run to the outside and in the middle from one formation. So this one running play really serves as a running play that can really, it's just a really good concept. And because you're running the ball from the far tight slot formation, not the near close flex, you have some better motion opportunities that you can do with your wide receiver. As you see here, I can motion him right in here, and you see I'm going to get a little extra lead blocker right through the gap. You also get a little bit better blocking animations in the way that the defense is going to play you. So enough about the far tight slot runs. What other runs are you going to be able to access from this formation? Well, what you can do with this, and what makes this such a good formation, is because it's compressed. If you audible to the right 3 times, you're going to go right into stretch. And look how quick this audible is. This is something that Gaines has taught me, and we've been talking about this for a little while, but you're right into a stretch run. And I believe, honestly, that stretch RPO runs are even better than the regular stretch, because I think the blockers block a little bit better. And again, if they don't pass commit, you've got Tyreek Hill or McCole Hardman, either one of them. If they blitz you, you're on a bubble screen and you're off. That's what makes this formation so effective. I think Chaos was running this at the beginning of the year, but this formation really truly is such a good formation. And again, if they're leaving the middle open, well, now you can run HB dive, but you got a little bit of a lead blocker in your fullback there. So you've got a lot of options with this offense, depending on what the defense does. Now, let's say you want to run. Let's say you want to run like fullback dive, but you want to run it like kind of from a little spot perspective right here. Well, I can go into that weak close, and as you can see here, that weak close, I got that nice little fullback slam right there. And that little fullback slam is truly one of the most difficult runs to stop. And what's good about this formation is you can run a lot of different running principles from the West Coast Playbook. And not very many people have talked about this run right here. But this run right here at a weak close, I would argue, might be a little bit harder to stop than the fullback dive. Literally, it might be a little bit harder to stop. I've been running West Coast for years in Madden, and this little fullback dive right here has always been a very effective run. But you see here, you can literally if you hold left trigger. Again, I'm not holding turbo until I'm completely through. But when you hold left trigger, it allows you to steer him whichever way you want to go, right? Whichever way you want to go. What's up, George? Good to hear from you. What's up, Newtons? We will jump into questions in just a second. Want to get back to the breakdown for a second. Now, what you can also do with this is you got some really good passing plays as well. What I like to do with this is you can run the play X spot. And with X spot, you can do a couple of little things. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to try to basically get a cut block animation on this guy on the right with the running back blocking. And then I am going to run just a very basic, very, very, very basic little post corner route combination. Again, I'm going to roll out and hit that corner route on that side with Mahomes. So now I have a rollout corner to the right side where Mahomes is going to want to roll away from in combination with that fullback dive. Now what's cool is it's the same exact motion. As you can see here, same exact motion from fullback dive that it is from X spot. That's what makes this little formation so effective. Literally so effective. What's up, J1? Nah, man, this is Madden 20, but we're talking about principles that are going to be working in Madden 21. We're talking a little bit about Madden 21, and we are going to be talking a little bit more about it in just a second. Right now, I'm breaking down a free West Coast offensive scheme for you, talking about some under center stuff. And real quick, if you wouldn't mind, I want to go ahead and throw this link at you. But if you're looking for Madden 21 tips and tricks, go ahead and join my YouTube channel's Discord. That's going to get you up to date with the latest and greatest strategies for Madden 21. Okay, so that is the West Coast under center far tight slot. That's one of the plays. Again, that's just one of the plays that you can do. Now, the next play that you can do from this is you can call the play curls. Now, I like this play for a variety of different reasons, but the biggest of those reasons is the fact that I can create, again, another cut block. So I'm going to block the running back, and then I'm going to double team whoever I need to double team to take care of the pressure. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take Mecole Hardman, and I'm going to just put him on a streak. And the reason is because a lot of people that I play in Madden, they leave the seams open whenever you go to cover zero. You'll see a lot of cover zero against this formation, against this offense. So having that little streak to Mecole Hardman is going to be really effective. Now, again, I'm going to double team there, and I'm going to make sure to block on that left side with McCoy. And all I'm going to do with Tyreek Hill is I'm going to motion him to the right. And again, he's going to snap back, get a little snapback animation. They're going to press that guy. They're not going to touch Tyreek Hill. And that is an easy dot against any zone in the game. It's such an effective quick pass. Literally, it has been one of my favorite quick passes for years in Madden. I think I first started running this little quick pass in Madden 13. That's how long I've been running it. And again, right there, I missed the catch. But you're going to click onto that receiver, and basically what you're going to do is you're either going to possession catch it or you're going to rack catch it, depending on what the defense is doing. Now, again, if you don't want to take Mecole Hardman and run him off, you can leave him on his curl route. There's nothing wrong with that. But as you can see right there, you got that quick pass, and then you've got the streak off of it. And what's going to happen is you're going to be able to really work the ball up and down the field on people, because what they're going to be waiting for you to do is they're going to be waiting for you to run a corner route from this formation, or they're going to be waiting for you to do a lot of different things. But they are really expecting you to come down and run the ball from a pro personnel set. Well, now you're going to be able to hit them with a lot of really, really effective under center passes that they may not be expecting. Okay? So that is the curls play. We've talked about X spot, and now we're going to talk about the flats play. Now, the flats play has two really amazing routes. They have this little flat, this little crossing route to Tyreek Hill, which is one of the best crossing routes in the game. And then you've also got this route to Mecole Hardman. Now, what I like to do out of this, there's a couple of different strategies that you could do out of this, depending on what you want to do. But basically, I just max protect this, and I'll take the running back on the right side, and I'll typically blue route him and try to get a cut block on that right side guy. Snap of the ball. Again, you're under center, so you can manage the pocket a little bit. But you'll see you're either going to hit the crossing route or you're going to hit the post route. It's basically a two-man read. It's literally a two-man read. We're blocking everybody else. But that crossing route is so good. You're going to be able to hit that crossing route. They literally have to use or defend the cross. They have to use or defend the crossing route. And then basically over the top, if they are in cover 3 of any type, you're going to kill them over the top. It's a little one-play score over the top. Very, very effective against most cover 3s. And again, you could do something fancy, right? You can motion Tyreek Hill out, and you see it's going to make it even more effective against man-to-man. as you can see right there. Now let me audible the defense here, and let me get it into just some kind of base cover 3. Snap of the ball again. You get that motion out, and you'll see you can either hit the post or you can hit the flats route. There the cross was open, and I decided to go to the post route. Another thing you can do with this play is if they're running a lot of cover 3, you can leave Travis Kelce on that little out route, the little 5 and out. And what that little 5 and out is going to do is it's going to kind of continue to open up this little flood play. It's basically a little flood to the left side. Very, very effective, especially in light of everything else you're doing. And again, you never want to underestimate the power of this play right here. This X spot play is the play that's going to set everything up. And you basically have all the route combinations that you would run from a gun bunch. So that is the far tight slot. That's the formation. That's the base formation. Now, if they are man aligned, meaning that they are, you can tell that they're not base aligned, then I'm going to do a lot of work out of this I-form slot. I'm going to run the ball. I'm going to run the bubble screens, right? But I'm also going to run the sail-wise shake. And with the sail-wise shake, you see here, you have a couple of really good routes here. And what I like to do is just block both of my running backs. And then from there, I'm either going to leave Tyreek Hill on his route or I'm going to motion him to the left. It just depends on what I feel the defense is doing. But this is just the base setup. And what you'll see here is he's going to get that outside leverage, and you're going to be able to click on and possession catch that just like you would the mesh corner route or some of the routes that we've talked about in the competitor's guide. By the way, if you haven't picked up the latest edition of my Madden 21 competitor's guide, we just released an update today. You got, I think, a whole hour more of content. You can pick up the competitor's guide there. We just updated it today. It would mean the world to me if you pick that up. But anyway, back to X spot for just 1 second. I want to hit on this really, really quickly. What I like about the running backs too is you can double block and release if you want to. But you'll see right here, this X spot play, just simply running it just like this. And you see here, whoops, I was a little bit late in that throw, end up throwing a little pick, but you have options. Now, if they run, cover 3 is just going to get destroyed by this defense. You're going to see a lot of people running cover 2. I'm just telling you right off the top of my head. But if they try to run like cover 3 with a cloud flats, what you're going to see here, again, X spot, and all we're going to do is we're just going to streak that, guy on the right, snap of the ball, and you'll see here the cover 3. You can throw it with the pass lead up. And McCole Hardman, it's basically a speed match at that point. That's why the Chiefs are so effective for this scheme. And if that's not open, let's just say you're playing somebody and they take that away. Well, that's okay, right? I mean, that's okay because you're going to be able to hit this route to the tight end. Right in this pocket, right there. As you see, I can swerve catch it. So you've got a lot of different options that you can do. Now, that is the far tight slot in a nutshell, and there's a ton more that you can do from this. One of the other things I do like to do with this cross play, sometimes you can motion him to the left side and get that little underneath snap throw with Tyreek Hill. But anyways, that is the far tight slot. So now, let's talk a little bit about the I-form. So, like I said, if they're man aligned, I'm going to spend a lot of time in I-form pro or I-form slot. But this sail-wise shake play, like I said, you're going to get a lot of cover 2. Well, once you start getting cover 2, I'm going to recommend that you go down to this formation right here. And Travis Kelce, all you need to do with him, you see how he's on this little shake route right here? You can leave him on that shake route if you want to. You can also take him and put him on just a smart routed out route. A simple smart routed out route can do wonders for your offense. What's going to happen is you're going to be able to hit that deep post route right up the middle of that Tampa 2 shell. They're going to have to put a deep blue on there, but they're not going to want to do that because that's going to mean that they're going to have to come down on the run. So they're going to have to run some kind of cover 3 if they're going to be successful, right? But they can't run cover 3 because of everything you're doing from far tight slot. So that is I-form slot. And there's one other play I did want to talk about. This play right here, post wheel. If you're getting a lot of like cover 0 man pressures, This play right here is just amazing against that kind of defense. Basically, what I like to do is I like to block my running back, and then from there, I'm just going to hit this wheel route against man-to-man. You see here I can pass lead it to the right. With a receiver with good route running, you're going to be able to easily pop that pass in very, very consistently against the defense. And then if they take that away, let's say maybe they user it or whatever, right? Well, you've still got this little post route right there, as you can see, gets that inside position. It's a free release post route, going to be very, very effective against the man coverage as well as the zones. So that is I-form slot. I've talked a little bit about this formation, but let's go to strong close here for just a split second. And what I like to do with this HB dive is I like to playmaker the run. You'll see here just snap of the ball, but a simple HB dive run from that formation. And then from that formation, also you have this HB off tackle, which again, you can run this. It's kind of like a stretch run. The blocking is very similar to a stretch run. So, I'd recommend taking a look at that if you're looking to run some stretch, some under center stuff. And then you also have the near close flex, which we haven't even delved into this formation. But this formation right here is a gem of a formation. You see you have some really creative wheel routes to Williams. And what I can do with LaShawn McCoy is I can leverage him in the passing game. You see here I can flex him out as a little tight end. And now I can run some little under center mesh routes combinations. But you see here that route to Travis Kelce, that corner route, is very, very effective against zone coverage. You're going to have corner routes on both sides of the field with this formation. So again, a couple quick clicks in my audibles, and I'm in the near close. And then I can run the play Texas. And as you can see, this play Texas right here, I've got a nice little post corner combination. But you see here, snap of the ball. And I got that nice Texas route, as you can see right there. So you've got a lot of different options within this one little playbook. These under center schemes are so tough. You got post drag. This is a nice little one play score against cover 3. If they try to run cover 3, you just run this, and you'll see here you got a nice one-on-one on the safety. You've got a good receiver. You can go up and aggressive catch that. And let's show you a little cover 3. But you see, you have cover 3 beaters all over in your compression sets, and then if they start getting you with that and they start slipping into something like a cover 3, or I'm sorry, a cover 2, then you're going to be able to hit them with everything else you're doing. But you see here, that guy's going to run right by that cover 3. And it's a nice little dot from Patrick Mahomes over the top, and we got a reservation for 6, right? So that is the West Coast scheme. I mean, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. You got the near close. You've got the HB, or you've got the full. What's cool is you have the fullback dive from both sides, right? So if I wanted to run it to a tight end side, I could just playmaker the run, and as you can see here, he's going that way. And the good thing about playmakering the runs is you can run now to a tight end side or to a twin side. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. But yeah, that's the West Coast scheme. Like I said, the Texas route is legit. If you're facing someone that really locks up your corner route, then what I would do, what I love about under center as well is you can cancel the drop back a lot better. There's a lot of things that you can do with this, but it all starts right here, boys. It all starts with that fullback dive. As you can see, one of the most powerful runs in the game. Very, very difficult to stop. And then you've got your quick pass game. You've got a very nice little quick pass game here to Tyreek Hill off of both sides. And if you want to run the quick pass to the left side, like I was talking about with curls, if you just go to the play, what I would do is I would go to the play, the X spot, and then I would just take your tight end, and you could put him on a simple streak route. You've got that little hitch underneath as a little check down, and now you've got a post route. And you see there, it's a very, very nice post route at that. So that is the West Coast X Factor scheme of the week. And these are 5 sets for success, right? These are basic principles. And I want to let you know, and on a little secret, what we're going to do is we're going to take the West Coast Playbook and we are going to put it into a 5 sets for success guide that you guys can access. Okay, so if that interests you, what I want you to do right now is I want you to join the Discord so that you can stay up to date as to when that guide comes out. We're going to be releasing that guide middle of next week. It's going to be legit. You're going to be able to pick that up. And guys, I'm just really excited for what that's going to mean for you guys. I think this has really been a good week, a good scheme to go through. The West Coast Playbook has so much that we can do from it. So that is our scheme of the week. Be sure to join the Discord. A link is in the chat right now. If you're not in there, be sure to get in there, and we're going to release that scheme to you next week. All right, I got a couple of questions in text message here, and I'm just going to start going through. If you have a question, be sure to text in to 812-216-3644. That is my personal cell phone number. You can text me anytime, ask me any questions related to Madden, but be sure to text in. And what we're going to do right now is we're just going to run right through the text message threads and answer any questions. And then we're also going to go into our Discord section and check out what questions you've submitted for Madden 20 or Madden 21. All right, Gaines only asked, if I'm trying to get a rematch tonight, yes, for sure, man. We can hop into a game in just a second. And then the second question is, will I be able to watch this stream back? He loves the concepts for the West Coast. Yes, not only will you be able to watch the stream back, we're going to put it all into a guide for you as well. But the streams, every day, every live stream that I do always archives the next day. So literally, I'm going to stream tonight, I'm going to get off, and it's going to come right back up to you guys. You're going to be able to access it tomorrow afternoon, more than likely. So yes, you can certainly do that. Good to know. My mic is fixed. Let's see here. Let me run through all my text messages threads. I got a couple questions today here. Let's see how Mr. Merrill Coleman's doing. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thanks for jumping in the Discord, bro. All right. Let's see here. Have I been to the Air Force Museum in Dayton, Ohio yet? I have not. I really want to go. There's 2 places I want to go. I just moved to Ohio, and there's 2 places that I want to go. I want to go to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and I want to go to the Air Force Museum. So I definitely want to do that. For sure. Dayton, Ohio is such a legit place. There's 2 guys that I really enjoy listening to called the Minimalists, Joshua Fields Milburn and Ryan Nicodemus. They are actually from Dayton, Ohio, and they've kind of made it big in the world of podcasting, and so I definitely would love to check out some of their stuff. Also, I got a question about a tournament. Are we doing a Madden 20 Last Hurrah tournament? The answer is, of course, we're going to be doing a Madden 20 Last Hurrah tournament. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to announce the details for that tomorrow night on tomorrow's stream. So right after this stream, you can jump in the Discord, and I'm going to shoot you the schedule for tomorrow's stream, and that way you can access that for sure. So anyway, let's jump into a couple more questions here. We're talking a little bit about Back to Basics series. I got a question about coverage shells and different things like that, and we will go over that in just a second. I do want to talk about that because that is something that is so significant every year in Madden. Just want to check and make sure I don't have any other questions before I jump into that one, because that one's going to be a little bit more of a detailed explanation. Let's see here. My Madden game, I've also been learning some air raid concepts. Yes, air raid, the offense that I subscribe to and that I try to teach in Madden is called the air raid. It's kind of a package of concepts that was actually originated in BYU, I think BYU, like in the 70s. But how Mummy and Mike Leach kind of made the offense famous, and I love Coach Mike Leach. So anyway, I'm so glad that he's in the SEC right now. Let me check a couple more questions here, see how everyone's doing. Oh, man, I just got a text from a brother. He's got to get up at 3 a.m. tomorrow, man. That's where my man Eric Thomas would say, thank God it's Monday. I'm going to say, thank God it's Sunday, right? All right, let's check here. Brother's got to get up at 3 a.m. Dang, that's early. Oh, also, YouTube channel. Starting a YouTube channel. I've gotten a couple of questions about how do you start a YouTube channel. I want to start a YouTube channel. Want to start streaming. Want to start doing all this stuff. Guys, it's literally as easy or as complicated as you want to make it, and I'm going to be doing a detailed breakdown kind of in the coming weeks. I might do it. I think I'm going to try to get it out this week to you guys, but all about kind of what it took for me and how you can kind of go about getting your stuff going. And honestly, guys, it's a lot of relationships. You know, one of the things that I try to talk about at my channel and what we do best here and what I really try to focus on is how can I build relationships with people? How can I actually help people get better? Because most of the people that you watch on YouTube, and this is not just a Madden thing. This is not just a Madden thing. This is a YouTube thing. This is a world thing. The most amount of people that you watch, and this is why I try to make my stuff as practical as possible. It's why I give out my cell phone number. It's why I started the Discord. It's in an effort to try to give you as much practical information as you can possibly have and actually help you get better. How can you go from being a beginner player to being a competitive player in Madden? That's what I'm all about. And so my channel really focuses on helping you get better at Madden. And so if that's something that interests some of you guys that are watching tonight and you haven't already picked up the competitors guide or you haven't joined the Discord, I want to encourage you tonight, make that decision because we're going to help you get better at Madden at this channel. I promise you that. And if I'm not going to do it, somebody at my Discord will do it for sure. Because again, I don't know all the answers. I know some of them. I don't know all of them. All right, let's see if we got any other questions here. Again, be sure to text your questions in. My number is 812-216-3644. Let's see here. A lot of people are working hard, man. Coronavirus has knocked us out. How do you stop halfback angle routes? That's actually a really good question. Let's talk about that. So how do you stop halfback angle routes? It's really one of those things, and you know, forgive me for being so blunt, but you kind of have to use it yourself. HB angle routes really get in a tender spot, so pick any play that you want here. What you'll see is this HB angle route, at some point it's going to be open. I can pass lead it up, and you see here I can fit it into this window. So how do you stop that? How do you stop HB angle routes? One of the ways that you can do that is you can just man him up, right? So you can take Barton here, and you can man him up on to, you can just double cover it. And you'll see here, when he cuts to the inside, he's still going to roast him, right? He's going to roast man-to-man coverage. Now, part of that goes with ratings, right? Part of that has to do with ratings in the game. But one tip that I'm going to recommend is if you come out in any cover three, and you're going to take one guy and you're going to bluff, or not bluff blitz him, you're going to shade coverage down, shade coverage up, and then you're going to take this guy right here, and I would honestly I would literally just user it. But what you'll see here is this is going to do a little bit better of a job. Just by shading the coverage up, it's going to tell the defense, hey, we want to stop those deeper breaking patterns. Again, there's not a whole lot that you can do to straight up just break it. But one thing you can do is drop someone on your defensive line. So just drop, like literally, I'm going to drop my nose guard here into a hook curl on the right side. And what you'll see is it's going to make it a little bit harder to throw. Drop him in a little hook curl, and now I just don't have windows. So out of Tampa 2, and I would just drop somebody in a zone. Another thing that you could do if you wanted to is you could take an outside linebacker like here in the 3-4, and you could put him in a bluff blitz and make sure you pass commit. By putting him in a bluff blitz, he's going to go into what's called a 3-rec, and he's literally going to match that zone. 3-recs are one of the most effective hook middle zones for some of those harder to defend stuff like drags or Texas routes. So again, you know, there's a lot of different ways to do it, but the thing that works best for me is just putting the 3-rec out there. And again, you can do that oftentimes by bluff blitzing, and then make sure you pass commit so that he actually does bluff blitz. And you'll see here at the snap of the ball, he's going to bluff blitz, and look, he's just going to match him. As you see right there, he's just going to lurk, and that's going to take away that angle route. Okay, so that is how you stop halfback angle routes in Madden 20. It's been how you stop them for years, but halfback angle routes are very tough. They get in such a tender area on the defense. Was I a fan of Steve Spurrier? Honestly, I don't know a ton about Steve Spurrier, and I can't remember what offense exactly he was running. I can't honestly remember. I've heard the name. I've studied a little bit of his stuff, but can you remind me what offense he was running? Try to refresh my memory. Got another question. Do I have the plays in a custom playbook that we can upload? I don't actually have the plays, but some of the guys at the Discord have been working on that, so you can feel free to throw that in the Discord. Some of our guys actually have that. Can I go over the coverage setup of the 3-4 bear pinch dog 3? I can go over very basic level of that. Now, that is the defense in our competitors guide, so I want to reserve that defense just for the people that got the competitors guide. But I will talk a little bit about it, about some of the basic principles of it and why it works. So again, you pick any bunch play with a corner route, you're going to come out in 3-4 bear pinch dog 3, and literally all you're going to do, this is all I do from this. I take these two guys right here, Ansa, and I take whoever these guys are, defensive ends, and I'm just going to drop them. And you see here, I can drop them into hook zones, and you see they're going to be in what's called a vert hook, which I consider the vertical hook to be a really good hook zone. But this coverage defense, because it's a match principle, you see that corner is going to play on that corner. That corner on the right is going to come down against the corner routes. Again, if you base align this defense, that's going to happen. It didn't happen right there, but you got to base align the defense. Make sure you pass commit. And again, we'll just send 2 just for ease here. But you'll see with that base align now, he's going to do that, and then I can click on and I can pick that off. I can't do it with 2 controllers, but that pinch dog 3 does wonders for me. One little trick you can do from this, is take the outside guy and you can put him in outside thirds. And I do this all the time. Again, it's a little bit of a chess match. That's exactly right, Rams Bala. You're not going to stop everything every play. You know, it's so much a chess match. But you see that outside quarter, and I could click onto him and make a play on that. But that's a little bit about one of the better coverages in the game that you can run is this pinch dog 3. And again, just pass commit. That's all you got to do. Snap the ball, and you'll see here they're going to play different. But you can click on and get to that. I just can't do it with 2 controllers. It's a click-on pick, though. So yeah, that's the 3-4 bear coverage defense. Yep, just went over that, Rams. Just ran over that. All right, let's see if we have any other questions submitted tonight. Again, if you have a question right now, just text me. I think Rams just texted me, or somebody just texted me about that. For some reason, some of my chat messages aren't showing up too much. But hey, Marcus, can you remind me Steve Spurrier's offensive scheme? Answered that last night about the air raid does work with slower quarterbacks. And actually, if you guys were watching or have been in the Discord, one of our really good players, bless him, has broken down kind of how to improve your pocket presence a little bit. And if you want to get that access to that video, all you gotta do is be a Discord member. Blessum's got it in the chat over there. But some really good tips, and I've been working, kind of learning from him a little bit today, practicing my pocket presence, trying to improve, you know, because again, I believe you can learn from anybody. All right, let's check a couple other questions here. What's up, Craig? How do you pass commit? Such a good question. How do you pass commit on defense? In Madden 20, here's how you pass commit. All you do is you hit L1 and you flick the right stick up. Okay, L1, flick the right stick up. If you're playing on Xbox One, it's going to be LB, and you're going to flick the right stick up. As you see, L1 is going to bring you up all of these different defensive adjustments, and you're just going to flick up on the right stick. Yes, I do think it was a spread type of offense, Marcus, but that's how you pass commit in Madden. I don't know. I think that'll be in the game next year, but I'm not 100% sure because they've talked about some different buttons next year. I'm honestly kind of concerned about that. The last time they made a major button change, it really affected me defensively. It was very difficult. So, anyway. Also, I got a question about how do you stop flippable stretches? And I don't know if I have the actual... Let me show you what I can do is I can show you single back ace. So single back ace, And this play right here, there's a flippable stretch in this, right? So for those of you guys that have gotten the competitor's guide, you're probably running this nickel 3-3-5 run defense that I've talked so highly of, and you've probably seen it on stream, but we broke it down really good for you in the competitor's guide. But basically what you're going to do, your defense doesn't really change. It's just you have to be a little bit more balanced because they can run right or they can run left. So instead of shifting the line to whichever side you think they're going to run, all you're going to do is crash the line down. Again, spy both your safeties, shade coverage over top so you don't get burnt deep, and then you're just going to user that middle linebacker, and your job is to keep that outside contained. Again, it's a little bit hard to do with two controllers, but that is kind of the way that you would do it. I got another question here. I got a couple questions on defense. So one of them is, it's hard to remember all the adjustments to make for each defense that I call. So this is why what we just did in our defensive ebooks is we've updated both our offensive and defensive competitors guides for you guys to include written setups for everything that we do. And so part of what I would suggest you do as far as remembering, a lot of it is attributed to muscle memory, but there's some other things that you can do as well. Another question I got is how and when to switch to a DB for balls in the air. So the way you do that, and I'll just show you really quickly. So if I just throw let me grab a shotgun formation. But if I click on every single time. Every single time anything happens, I click on. But what you want to know is there's a couple of tips to that. So let me show you. I'm just going to get on the defensive line. So if you were just using the defensive line, right? And they drop back and they throw a ball, what I do is I click circle, I click on, I allow the game to basically reorient me. So for about a second, I allow the game to do whatever it's going to do. And then I do what I'm going to do. So here you'll see, click on reorient, and then I either swat or I jump the ball. Very rarely do I play the receiver, but you're either going to swat or you're going to jump the ball. But once you click on to the player, the game is going to basically reorient you. So here I click on, I'm the middle linebacker. So if I would have tried to play as the safety, right, if my joystick would have been shifted to the right or to the left, it would have pulled that middle linebacker completely off a course, and it wouldn't have been able to work. Let me show you this again. So here, wait a second. Okay, I'm Bobby Wagner. I end up getting beat there, but that's kind of how you would do it. And I can't show a lot of it right now because I'm only one person. I would probably need a guest to come on the show and show this, or we can actually break it down in some film study videos, which we will do that for you guys going forward. But that's a little bit of how to do it, of how and when to switch for DBs for balls in air. All right, Craig just submitted a quick question. What are good passing and running plays out of the Cowboys offensive playbook? You know what? We're going to go and grab that playbook right now. There's actually a really, really good running formation out of it. And I'm going to give you just a quick, brief overview because we got to get into some games. And we might do a scheme of the week breakdown for you on the Cowboys next week. But I would grab any team that has, like a decent running back. It's really actually a scheme that I was developing for Derrick Henry. But the Dallas Cowboys playbook is one of the playbooks that not very many people talk about, but it's actually a pretty good little playbook. So we'll break down that in just a second. Let me check my questions section on Discord. Appreciate that. Thank you so much, JabDot, for joining the Discord. Thank you, Renew Spirit, Major Keys. So excited to have you guys in our community there. If you have not already, please do me this favor. Do yourself this favor. Go ahead and jump into my channel Discord. This is literally how you are going to stay up to date with every single thing that we do here at my Madden Tips channel. Got a couple of questions here coming in hot. Let's see here. Okay, so we're going to break down this Cowboys little mini, and we'll talk about this a little bit more in the future. But there's a specific formation. You see here we have these H-wing, H-slot. This H-slot has the stretch. It has the 94 mic. It also has the dive alert bubble. and it has a couple of really unique little passing plays. So this is a very, very nice formation. I love the fact that the Cowboys have these H-back type of sets. They really do get better blocking, in my opinion. As you can see here, you got an inside zone 94 wheel. One of the other formations that the Cowboys has that is really, really good is this wing tight. These wing tight little ace sets here. You can run the HB zone weak in combination with the stretch, in combination with the dive, and then you have some decent under center passing from here. Single back wing tight Z is also one of my favorites. You got the inside zone and the 26 duo. You got the dive, and you also have the stretch. What I love about that is you can literally run any way you want. You have the single back wing pair. Again, same thing. You have all of the good runs from that formation. And then if you want to, you could run the stretch arc, single back ace, HB blunt dive. You got to play skinny post, which is one of the best passing plays in the game. And then you can also go into the single back wing set. You have some other really good sets as well from this. But there's a couple of plays. But what I would do if I were you is I would come out in the single back wing Z formation, HB stretch. And so now you can run stretch, you can run 26 duo, as you see here, 26 duo, which ain't that bad of a run in and of its own right. And then you also have stretch and inside zone. Hey guys, real quick, we're going to take about a 1 minute break, and I will be right back. Alright guys, we are back. Got a couple more questions. Be sure to text in your questions if you haven't already. But again, single back wing tight Z. This is out of Dallas Cowboys. So you've got the 26 duo, but you've also got this really nice little inside zone run to the left. Now, I've talked a lot about wide zone, and honestly, I haven't given enough breakdowns for it. So you know what? The next scheme of the week that we do on this channel is going to be all about running the ball. We've talked a lot about passing, air raid type of run or passes. We haven't talked too much about Madden 20 running. And there's a lot to talk about because the running game really is amazing this year. So we'll talk about that in next week's Scheme of the Week. Not just the meta runs, but we'll talk about some really cool ways to run some of the best running plays in the game. But again, you've got a nice little under center running scheme from this. You can run stretch, inside zone, HB dive, or halfback duo. The other thing that you have, if you go to your shotgun, you have, let me see if I can find this play right here, doubles weak, which is one of the better doubles weeks. Let me see here. Doubles Y off weak. Got the double post play. I think you have wide trips. Nothing too much there. You got the shotgun bunch. You've got the cross play. You've got the Y curl. You got some decent plays from the shotgun bunch. Let's see here. What else the Cowboys have? Spread slot weak. This is the same spread out of the spread playbook, actually, and it's got some pretty good plays. But you also have, what's up, KB? Good to see you tonight, man. But you have this play right here, trips flex, which isn't too shabby. But what I would do if I were you is I'd run trips tight end offset, and I would go RPO alert bubble with PA crossers, and I'll show you PA crossers. But basically what you can do with this is this crossing route on the right is pretty much unguardable to circle. So you could run that crossing route, and then what you can do is off of the crossing route, right, you can run the play scat, or you can run just a very basic mesh concept, and you can run that tight end on a drag or a slant. It's kind of up to you here, but that way you've got routes on both sides of the field. So I would say trips tight end flex. I would also say a wing tight, but those are some tips for that. Let me go through and check our Discord really quickly. Again, if you haven't joined the Discord, be sure to click that link and join up. And let me check all of the questions that have been submitted in the last 24 hours. Let's see here. Tell you what, Blessum did a great breakdown on pocket presence in the Discord. I'm so proud. Thought that was an amazing video. I learned so much from him. All right. Okay, so here's the last question of tonight, unless you guys text in really quickly. The last question is, how do you become a better user defender? Well, the way you become a better user defender, here's my top 5 tips for user defense. Okay, my first one is user a linebacker. Even though we know linebackers don't animate as well, I would user a safety at linebacker, right? So just put a safety down there. It'll help. It may not help all the way, but it will certainly help a little bit with your user. So that would be one step I would take. Another step that I would take is to hold L1 before the ball is snapped. So, before the ball is snapped, you may be just standing there. You may not really, I don't know what you guys do, but what I do before every snap is I literally hold down L1 or LB on Xbox. So I hold down L1 or LB. That is going to basically enable the defensive assist, and so at the snap of the ball, it's going to give me complete control over my user. Okay, that's another step. A third step that you can take to improve your user ability, either on defense or on offense, is to use the left stick very, very carefully. Okay, and what I mean by user the left stick very, very carefully is it is a very sensitive, very sensitive. So you don't want to jerk it around unless you really need to, right? You want to you want it to be kind of subtle with your movements. And if you're subtle with your movements, what that's going to do is it's going to help kind of steer your guys. The fourth thing that I would say to better your user defense in Madden is to master the art of the bait and switch, right? The bait and switch. So you want your opponent to think you're going to go one way, and then you want to come back the other way. Again, your opponent is reading your movements, and he has to assume, even though you're not a computer defender, he has to almost treat you like one. So if you start out on a route, maybe like if I was defending spread, I would start to run to one streak side, and then I would instantly turn and run to the other streak side to hope that I could confuse the quarterback. Because, again, it's all about confusing the quarterback a little bit. And then the last thing that I would say to improve your user is to understand your assignment, right? Based off of your defense and based off of what you think they're going to do, what is your assignment? What is your job? Don't do something that's not your job. If your job is to be in the deep middle of the field, go to the deep middle of the field. If your job is to be in the middle underneath of the field, stay there. If your job is to go with crossing routes as they cross, do that. Just do your job. Sometimes users try to do a little bit more. I personally struggle with that, right? So, anyways. All right, let's jump into this shotgun bunch scheme. I am pumped to break this down for you guys tonight. Got another question in the chat. What's up, Schmigo? Glad to have you back tonight, man. Can you run a read option heavy offense? I 100% think you can. All right, so remember our audibles. What we're going to set is we're going to set deep corner, wide receiver post, verticals. You can put deep attack in there if you want. I personally like mesh post, but you can do whatever floats your boat on that one. Yeah, you totally can, though, Schmigo. And what I would say you want to do is you want to check out the spread playbook. And the spread playbook is really good because the spread playbook, what that's going to do is it's going to give you run-pass options. Run-pass options. And run-pass options, I think, are a little bit more effective of a way to take into that. I'll tell you what, boys. You know what? I'm feeling a little single back spread tonight. I hope you guys are. Little quick pass out of Bill Walsh West Coast style playbooks. Single back spread, deep outs. Again, remember I got a little snap throw on both sides of the ball. Little snap throw action. Little snap throw action from single back spread. Little bubble screen to pick up the first down. Ain't no thing. Ah, we're 4th and inches.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Shady. We'll stay under center in this X Factor formation.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Here's McCoy.
Let's go.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Right here. Now a first down carry here for McCoy.
Yep, when you hold left trigger at the snap, that makes all the difference in the world. Hold left trigger, don't hold turbo. Kind of just swerve your guy into which hole do you want to run, right? Which hole do you want to take?
And he'll take this close
And I'll tell you what, this wing close flex play is pretty dang good. Because you combine it with the HB gut.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short.
Look at that little run play right there, boys. Let's go. Move the chains. Move the chains.
The 24. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with McCoy. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Get him, boy! Get him, boy!
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Lead draw.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down.
Woo!
They'll try and run for it. Here's
Good D, Gaines. Good D.
yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss.
What about a 5 wide receiver scheme? I think you actually can do that, bro.
More advantageous.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and
I think you can do that.
chestnuts here. Keep the ball in front.
You need a really good quarterback, like a Lamar Jackson or Patrick Mahomes, in my opinion.
Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that?
on. What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that part. I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
All right. Looks like Gaines is going to bring out the West Coast as well.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They begin the drive with Williams. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Woo! Roasted me right off the top. Good dot. Got a little too aggressive on the run.
That's a tough combination to defend. You know Patrick Mahomes has the big arm, and he's got the elusiveness and the speed. So even though you force him from the pocket, he's still dangerous.
Bad idea, in my opinion, to force him from the pocket. Do everything possible to hem him in and make him make the throws from right there in the center of it. And look, we know he's got the big arm. You just noted that. But when he gets outside, it puts so much stress on your defense trying to locate where receivers are, make sure you're covering them, and he can throw the ball the length of the field. So you just tell the receiver, just keep going. He'll find it. And he did there.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that.
There you go, Mr. Tyreek Hill. Little snap throw.
Wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. McCoy.
Shady. Getting through.
Take it down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Tyreek.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup of 6 there on first down.
We'll just take the first down and some.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
Check. Lucky. Ridley. Let's see it. Check 24.
And they'll keep on the ground with McCoy.
Look at that fullback dive, boys.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. On second and inches,
Mahomes.
buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 12-yard line. Now a first down carry, it's Williams.
I got a reservation for 6. Appreciate you for joining the Discord. Thank you so much. Thank you, John and Kevin. Yes, if you want to get access to those updates from our competitors guide, you do need to go re-download them in the original email that you got, and then that update will show there. We're also going to go ahead and email it out after the stream tonight. So as soon as we get off here, we'll get you that update. But I ran out of time. We were working on it all the way up to stream tonight and just wasn't able to get that finalized. But I will get that out to you guys as soon as I am done streaming this evening. But if you want it, you can just go re-download that.
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You're down 3 under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not at a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range in time.
Oh, give me that pick. What's up, Ron Simpson? Good to see you tonight, man. You're from Canada? That's awesome, dude. I spent a whole summer in Canada. How is it going out there, man? How's everything with COVID out there, man? Maybe it's like the same everywhere, I guess. I mean, it is a pandemic, so. Oh, Jordan Lucas, we got to take that, buddy. We got to take that. Let's see here. But yeah, I talked about the competitor's guide being updated. If you haven't already, be sure to pick that up, man. That's my entire offense and defense that I use pretty consistently and will be using in Madden 21. Come on, Fuller. Let's go. Hey, Ron, have you joined the Discord yet, bro?
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Mr. McCole Hardman.
Throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. On first down, McCoy.
You have below 100 cases a week. That's legit. At least that's better than what we got going on here. I don't know why I didn't take a timeout right there. I got caught up reading the chat.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return
Dang it.
after the break.
Wasted that possession.
Separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half.
Yeah, below. Okay, nice.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but
Good read, good run.
tonality of a coach's talk.
Missed up on my play call.
Striking distance like this at intermission.
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting to see
There it is. Let's go.
the football.
Do you use a mask? We are in a mask mandate, so we have to wear masks if we go to the grocery store. I got mixed emotions on the mask. I'm not quite sure how I feel about them yet.
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
There we go. No, sir.
Second down, it's McCoy. And he
No, sir. But Ron, have you joined my Discord yet?
lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. So first and second down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Let's go, baby. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Kill. That's it.
Looking to throw
Let's go, Mr. Chris Jones.
nowhere to escape.
Way to be a beast.
Down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Great job defensively.
Nice.
Trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football before he knew it. He was on his back.
Do you believe the
Beginning, a great job defensively.
Shamiko? I don't know, man.
To the sack.
I don't know what to believe about the COVID.
Here we go.
Who knows what's the real truth? I just know that the governor said I have to wear a mask, so I have to wear a mask everywhere I go now, and I'm not a fan.
This drive, they have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime
You haven't joined yet?
For the most
Oh man, be sure to jump in there, dude. Especially if you're a Madden guy. We literally talk Madden all the time in there. So would love to have you join. No pressure if you don't want to, but just wanted to let you know it was an option. And the link should be in the chat. If you need any help, you can just shoot me a text. My cell phone number is at the top of the page there. I think right there, man, that was the time to throw it. I just missed it.
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one. And none of
Used his own play against him. I got a reservation for 6 in the end zone. Let's go. You know what I haven't done? I have not ran enough single back spread. We're going to run some single backs. The West Coast Playbook has been I'm telling you, it is one of the most deep playbooks because even though it doesn't have a ton of plays, the plays actually work well together. Right? That's why we broke it down for free. And guys, for those of you that didn't get to see all of the scheme together in one nice little spot, we're working on something behind the scenes for you, and we're going to try to release that next week to you so that you can get access to this scheme. Because this is seriously, next to Arizona, this is the best offense in the game. I still say Arizona, from my competitor's guide, is the best offense in the win. You work at Walmart, man? Yeah, I was there today. And you can't go in without a mask? Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
There goes Mr. Chris Jones.
Escaping the pressure.
Ah, good read.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds.
That's crazy, Nate. I did not realize that. That's insane.
29 officially. Now he's got their only touchdown. This offense struggling. They target him again.
everyone is looking for the hot hand, and sometimes you just don't have it. Maybe it's just lukewarm. But you go to that guy and try and turn it hot. Try and get things going. Find a way to get everything kick-started. As you noted, he has only touchdown, so he's had the most success in the game thus far.
Watch the safety creep. Spun. Check 52.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And he's taken down.
You don't have any problem with the masks?
Frank Clark able to get in there for his
Well, that makes 2 of us, bro.
afternoon.
I don't have a problem with it. I just don't like it.
They've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm gonna follow right
It's not what I would call an enjoyable experience.
is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made.
Why is Sorensen in the game?
You're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Watch the twist. Hatch it. Check 9. Watch twist. Kill. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Switch.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down.
Check.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
Yeah, you wear it to be safe. That's what I've heard, man. It's all about keeping it safe.
So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth
Nate,
comeback.
I love me some me.
It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go ahead and play it out.
Not over, as you
This formation right here is just so good.
on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes eluding the pressure.
Dot.
And going
Got a reservation.
caught.
4-6 in the end zone. Let's go.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
This West Coast Playbook, man.
Able to extend their lead.
I'll tell you what. It's legit.
Butker now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
There's my video. All right. Those of you guys that are downloading the ebooks, the competitors guides, just wanted to give you a quick heads up. There was a problem with one of the videos that uploaded, so I re-uploaded it. It just came up.
Chiefs offense about set to begin.
The update is out. So it's out. You can go ahead and download it right now. But there's one of the videos, the depth chart video for all 32 teams that I did for the offensive side of it. That update it's done. The video was just still uploading. And so I'm going to shoot an email out after the live stream with a link to, or with attached with that email will be your guides. So if you didn't go ahead and just you can re-download it right now and you can get it if you want.
Another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on
Good read, good read.
and this one caught by Travis Kelce. 2 minutes left to play.
But yeah, we'll get that update out to you guys.
Sports.
Also, if you're just coming by the channel and you have not already, and you want to get better at Madden, you appreciate my tips, my strategies, anything that I've done has added value to you, or if you just want to truly get better at Madden, be sure to join the Discord. The Discord is kind of the hub for the channel. It's where we all go to get better. Honestly, it's where I go to get better. I mean, gosh, bless them. Did an amazing pocket presence breakdown in the Discord for free for everybody. So if you want to check that out, you certainly can.
It's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And this is caught by
And again, that's all for free in the Discord.
Get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, wow. I got sucked into an animation on that one.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Let's go. Let's do
The
it.
Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Park there.
Dang it. Totally jacked up my entire defense trying to mess around with the 3-4 odd.
A 3-yard touchdown.
Should have stayed in 3-4 bear.
Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
What's up, KB?
Position to have a discussion, doesn't it?
Man, dude, I really appreciate that.
Two-score game.
I have put so much work into that Discord, getting that thing set up. And again, what we've tried to do, and for those of you guys that aren't using Discord, I want to go ahead and encourage you just a little bit today to consider using Discord a little bit more, because we're doing some really cool stuff in there. We're releasing some secret tips only Discord members can get access to. We've kind of tried to organize everything in there for you so you can find stuff. There's ways that you can chat with other guys at the channel. There's ways that you can get different lab sessions and different things like that with people. So, you know, that Discord, there's really a mountain of information in that Discord. And so we're trying to help everybody kind of learn how to navigate it a little bit as well. But I appreciate that, KB. Don't like that. Don't like that at all.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. As they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on, Mahomes. Get it out to him. Come on now.
Inside the 30. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over,
the current conditions.
Now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Threw it right to him. I'm going to let him run it back.
Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Nicole Hardman, the intended.
Man, I threw it right to him.
Two-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
Oh, that was such a stupid play call. I knew what he was doing, too.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Chiefs will use the first.
There's that 3-4 bear from the competitor's guide.
Stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Rush in. Check 24, check 24.
There's the heat. Let's go, man. We can't block that. A little bit of a secret setup here out of 3-4 bear. Honey Badger. Let's go. Oh, Honey Badger. Oh. All right. Who else wants to get a game in on PlayStation 4 tonight? If you guys want to get a game in on PlayStation 4, just throw it in the chat or shoot me a quick text and we can for sure set it up. Tell you what, guys, this deep bounce is underrated right here. That's why you run the spread, boys. That's why you run the spread. Got a reservation for 6 in the end zone. I tell you what, that West Coast scheme is fire. West Coast scheme works, boys. I can promise you that. We'll be releasing it on the channel to people who haven't been able to catch the streams this coming week. But you guys got access to it early. That's why we stream. That's why we do that. Who else wants to play on PlayStation 4? Let's see who's online tonight. Let's see if Smoke Club wants to get a game in. All right. Be sure to text in your questions if you want to get a game in. For sure, just text in, let us know. Looks like Smoke Club wants to lock in here. Nice. We'll see who he goes with. Is he going to go Niners? Oh, he's going to go Lamar? No. All right, he's going Seattle. We are going to go with the Vikings. All right, guys, be sure to join the Discord if you haven't already. It's the best way to stay up to date with everything that's going on with my channel for Madden 20 and for Madden 21. Again, we focus here on Madden tips and tricks that help you get better, help you win more games. We try to take people from a beginner to a competitor over the course of about 1 year. That's why we developed that competitor's guide. If you're looking to go to that next level, if you're really trying to say, I want to put a stake in the ground and I want to compete for money, I want to win tournaments, I want to win more games, pick up that competitor's guide. You won't regret it. I think the offense has over 40 pages of content in it. I think the defense is close to that as well. I think it's over 30 pages. We just released an update for that this evening, so you want to make sure to pick that up if you haven't already. That Madden 20/Madden 21 competitive guide. Really, really great product there.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
All right, Smoke Club. Let's see what big old Dalvin Cook can do.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Check my 50. Hey, pick your game up.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I remember coaching from the line used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line. In pregame, get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front.
What's up, Showtime?
Job of just following those guys through.
Good to see you tonight, guys. Good to see you, Showtime, dude. Thanks for stopping by.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Cousins gives way to Cook. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Guys, if you have not already seen Showtime's breakdown about pocket presence in Madden, I've watched it about 3 times today. It is legit. Great breakdown, bro. I really appreciate you doing that for us.
Dust-covered pellets. Still longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Safety's creeping.
Now a give running right. It's Cook. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Mike 54. Check, 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 check. Check, check.
They just do get the play off. Now Cousins.
Little snap throw ain't no thing.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Dalvin
Taken down.
Cook.
And some room to work. And they wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 26 and a first down. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complementary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
Let's go, Big Cow.
Now, Cousins. And Rudolph.
Let's go, Big Cow.
And he'll get him inside.
That little quick flat route ain't too shabby.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down.
Got a reservation.
And Rudolph.
Foe 6
The big time.
in the end zone. Let's go.
Kyle Rudolph there to make the grab. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
54. Stop your 61.
To throw
Ah,
Cousins
missed it.
toward the end zone.
Just missed it on him.
Wind up incomplete. So they had that great, long, methodical drive to put in the end zone. Then they tried to bite off a little more and get 8 points. Instead, they're sitting at 6.
But didn't that feel like a decision that they made on Tuesday?
Yeah.
You know, they're saying,
Ron Simpson, bro. Ron, you still in here, man?
do that. They take the emotion out of it. That felt like that was scripted. Hey, if we score on the opening drive, we're going to go for 2 and try and really gain an advantage.
This is taken at the 3.
Let's see how the channel's doing today.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Right, no problem, man.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. Go, D. Let's go. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
From the gun, it's Wilson.
Oh, and
That's complete to
Almost
DK
had it.
Metcalf. this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Wilson. And this is caught by C.J. Procise. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. Wilson. It's caught.
Good read, good read.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So if they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. He finds her.
Oh, I've never seen this guy be used. Yasura?
A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if
Get there. Come on, bro.
take the give and keep it himself.
Dang it.
And he is in for the Seattle
Running
touchdown.
stupid defense.
An 11-yard touchdown.
Come on, Harrison. Come on, Harrison.
These guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And they take the lead here at 7-6. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Here's Cook as they begin on the
That fullback dive is so hard to stop. What's up, Niners? Good to see you tonight, man.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
How you doing, bro?
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report.
Whoa, I shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake.
Drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8. First down, here's Cousins. It's complete to Diggs.
Stephon Diggs.
First of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Cousins now. Open here, Adam Thielen. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10, and he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game.
Dot. I'm doing all right, man. We just wrapped up our West Coast scheme, so I'm just running kind of the nuts and bolts of it here tonight for everybody on stream.
Completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them
Oh,
away
good
from
play.
him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now.
Good play, Smoke.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Cousins again. That's to
Dalvin, I need you to get the first down there, buddy.
down here at the 12-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Cousins now to throw on first down.
Ah,
He'll be hit
a
and
bad sack.
at the 21. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Cousins.
Nice play, Stephon Diggs.
This is Cook.
Go, no huddle, no huddle, no huddle.
Pick up there, 19 yards.
We'll take our 3.
For 3rd.
We'll take our 3.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. So a little late drama in the first half as that kick will give them the lead into intermission.
Isn't this fun the way that this is unfolding? You're exactly right. The late drama, 3 points go up on the board, and we go into the half with a new leader.
All right, if you guys are watching this, you're just coming by, let me know your Madden 20, Madden 21 questions. You can text them in. My cell phone number is in the top left of the screen. Thank you so much for the subscription, Mr. Greg Wilson, Aiden, Sway Tapes, You So Messy, Twinner, Andy Long. Thank you guys so much. It means the world that you guys would subscribe to me. What's up, Sammy? Good night, bro. We'll see you later, bro. See you tomorrow night. Have a good one, Sammy Gross.
Resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
All right, let's not play stupid defense here on this drive.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here at half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be.
It's so frustrating.
Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
A boost here to start the drive after the penalty. It's 1st and 5. Out of the gun. Here's
Nice play, kid. Nice play, kid.
Went into the hands of Metcalf. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Right there, 54 Mike. Oh, yeah, look. 36, 36. Mike 54. Hey, get away.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And he's
Oh,
got
almost got it.
4 yards to
Let's get Sway Tapes in here tonight. Let's get Aiden in here tonight.
Back with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because
Appreciate that.
as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Here's Wilson.
Ah, dang it, I didn't shade over top. Dang it, I didn't shade over top.
Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 64 yards.
Dang it, I did not shade over top. Came back to bite me.
He showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with it. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well. Because I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That's fielded in the end zone.
All right, let's check the Discord. Let's see if anyone's joined. Give them a shout out here on stream.
Yard line.
Sway Tapes, Major Keys, Renew Spirit, J-Bot. Thank you guys so much for joining the Discord. Man, I'm so pumped for the Discord server.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
Stephon
To see
Diggs.
they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Throwing again on second down. Cousins
There you go, Kirk Cousins.
left. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. Cousins now from the 50. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quentin Jefferson busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Ah.
Get after the sack. Cousins, incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And an alley to run. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, let's go deep corner here.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Bravo. Turn up. Kill.
Now Cousins on fourth
Oh.
down.
Dang it, he got me. Oh, and he got the return. You can tell I'm out of practice on the West Coast.
And inside the 45.
Good defense.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Mike 59. Switch up.
Oh, come on, give me a fumble. Come on, Madden.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
I'm here all day. Right there, 54, right there, right there, 54. Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day. Mike, 54.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on, hold him to 3. Come on.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a
Look at that
hurry.
blitz. 3-4 bear. Competitor's guide, boys. Be sure to pick up the competitor's guide. We just put an update in there for you as well. Full Madden 20, Madden 21 competitive guide. We're going to be releasing an update as every week, especially when Madden 21 comes out. We got you guys. Check out that competitor's guide.
Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
54's Mike, 54's Mike.
Oh, how did he complete that on me?
Slant caught by Moore.
Dang it.
And he gets this inside
Threw it
the
right in my face.
40-yard line. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you.
What's up, Greg Wilson? Good to see you tonight, brother. How are you doing, man?
To the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football.
Right now, we're not doing as good as we were in our first game. Our first way, we got a pretty good win.
Offensively,
And this game, we're struggling a little bit.
now it's Wilson. That's complete.
I missed a wide open dot on 4th and 10, and
Get a timeout used
just frustrating.
with a minute 56 to go.
Just frustrating.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Come on, hook curl. I need you to play big for me, Harrison Smith. Let's go. Zone down ability, all that tools, all the stuff you've got. This is why we lift all them weights. This is why we lift all them weights. That's right, Greg. Getting ready for 21 is exactly what we're doing. Let's go. We got the sack. Let's go. Come on. Am I on Twitch at all? You know what? I was going to go to Twitch when I started streaming, but I decided not to. And here's the reason why. It's just because I felt like it was already oversaturated. There's already a lot of Madden players that stream on Twitch. So I just stream on YouTube, but it's mainly just because I'm trying to make it super, super simple for my Discord members. So just want to make sure I only have one thing. And I might still go to Twitch, but I don't really know a lot about how to what the difference is between streaming on YouTube and streaming on Twitch. I don't really know the difference, but I know there's a lot of players that stream on Twitch, and so I just didn't want to get, I wanted it to be I was hoping I could just make YouTube kind of my own spot. I've always been a YouTube guy since Madden 12, so, but I'm not opposed to it by any means. I think I've streamed on Twitch probably once or twice. I actually have a Twitch channel. Did he make that? Oh, he missed it. Sweet. You can just search Cody Ballard on Twitch, and it'll come up. But I've only streamed very little. I mean, every now and then on Twitch, but mostly everything I do is on YouTube and Discord.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not
But
just us expecting.
not opposed to it.
Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check
What? Are you kidding me? How the heck does he get that? Wow, Madden. Good game, Smoke Club.
Oh, it's gonna hurt big time. You're the 2 minutes.
Gosh, dang it.
Guys down the field, and it's looking like they're gonna come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw.
Of course, he just runs right around him.
2 yards on the pick.
But yeah, I'm not opposed to Twitch. I might switch over there depending on how everything goes here on YouTube. But for right now, I've just been enjoying YouTube. But I don't know, maybe more people would see me on Twitch. Gosh dang it. It just runs right through me. Come on, Madden. It's a terrible way of playing all-out blitz and just get ran on for a touchdown. That's all right. Next game. No big deal. All right, if you guys are just joining the stream, want to just shout out a couple of things to you guys, be sure to do a couple things. If you haven't already, I want to ask you, all you guys that have just joined the stream, it is 100% free. 100% free to join my Discord. You can click that link in the chat section. That's how you're going to be able to stay most up to date with the newest videos that I release. You're going to be able to stay the most plugged into my community. Discord is really kind of the house. It's the hub of everything that I do Madden-wise. I love YouTube and I love TikTok, all those platforms, but Discord is where, you know, the community becomes reality, right? It's where we can all chat, where we can all talk. Madden and different games. So love that Discord community. West Coast kind of failed me on this game. Come on, man. I know that route works. I just gotta let it get up there just a little bit longer. Tell you what, the West Coast I have a little rusty on with the reads. I can tell you that much. Little rusty with the reads on the West Coast Playbook. Haven't ran bunch in forever. It's literally been probably 6, 7. Actually, it's probably been like literally since October that I was in bunch. Didn't look pretty this game. Looked really pretty last game. Did not look pretty this game, but sometimes that's how it goes in Madden. You know, sometimes you win and sometimes you learn. This game we learned a couple things about some cloud flats. So. Alright, we're going to get one more in. I think I might switch back to Arizona for this last game and show you the updated version of the competitor's guide. Wanted to show West Coast a little bit because I just released a scheme of the week on that. Want to get a gameplay in there for you. Great game to Smoke Club. He played amazing. Got the W. We'll play a little bit of air raid ball with the Packers, I think, on this one. All right. Again, for those of you guys that have just joined, just started watching, my channel, really honestly, it's all about helping you get better at Madden. Literally, that's my entire goal. I stream every single night. I answer questions, give away free schemes, talk about different tips and strategies for how you can get better. I do all of that stuff for free for you guys. I ask you to buy maybe 1 or 2 books a year, and that's really how you can help support me. So if you want to do that, you can pick up that competitor's guide. It's well worth your while. We just updated it today with a brand new update in there. A couple new formations. We broke down the 3-4 odd. I think we broke down some pass protection strategies from the spread, how you could basically pick up all the pressures from the spread. So you can check that out if you would like to. If not, if you're just coming by, you want to check out the channel, you want to get more involved, what I would encourage you to do is to join my Discord. You can do that by clicking my Discord invitation link that is in the chat right now. We're trying to get that Discord up as much as we can before Madden 21 because we are seriously, and every single day, guys, we're chatting in the Discord. You're talking with me, you're talking with other high-level players, strategies, different ways that you can lab with other people, setting up lab games for people. The Discord really has it all. It's kind of a one-stop shop for everything that I am doing to prepare for Madden 21. You're going to be able to get some sneak peeks at my guides. You're going to be able to get some lab games in with different guys from the community. You can ask me direct questions. All sorts of really, really nice stuff in that Discord server for you.
He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
So just do me a solid and join it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Nice. We think we just got somebody in here. Welcome to the Discord, bro. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate that, bro. Greg, I think you're in the Discord, aren't you? I know Niners is in there. Showtime's definitely in there. Showtime did a whole breakdown for everybody on Discord. It was actually really good, too. Uh-oh. Oh, Carlos Hyde. Carlos Hyde just breaking my whole defense right there. That ain't cool. That ain't cool. Alright, we're going to run I for him tight. I think we'll just go ahead and head on down to the run D. Well, maybe we'll head on down to the run D. Good leave. There we go. There we go.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there. And making
There's that run D. Gorgeous. If you want to stop the run like that, go ahead and grab the competitor's guide. As you saw, once we went down into the run defense, he was not able to move on it. Going single back deuce close.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Watson, he'll buy some time right.
DeAndre Hopkins.
He goes full extension, and he's got it.
All right, let's get out here with Rodgers. Spread. Air raid.
Forces a turnover on downs.
All right, let's see what we can do here. Looks like he might be sending some heat off that left side. We'll go ahead and slide that way.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He gets this to Devontae Adams.
Dot.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. On 1st down, Rodgers. And an
Well, Aaron Rodgers discount, double check.
scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down.
Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams. Let's go. Dot.
Takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Shotgun now for Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer 1st down.
Oh, J.J. Watt said shalom.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack.
See if we can not lose to J.J. Watt.
Wins on a second down and 17. Now Rodgers.
Oh, oh, Madden.
Complete.
You kill me sometimes with that.
But it's third down.
And a wide open touchdown. Painful.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
You got tight right there. Shift. Watch the shift. Back north. Watch the shift. Check. Fresno.
Working from the gun. Rodgers looking for the end.
And I throw it right to him again. That's called being stubborn. Dang it.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Wide. Get wide.
They start
Oh.
the drive with Hyde.
Got outside like bad on that one.
We're scoreless after one.
For those of you guys just stopping by, be sure to join the Discord. That is the best way to stay up to date on all of my Madden 20 and Madden 21 tips and strategies that will be coming out on our YouTube channel, as well as we have a couple of that are specific to our Discord members only. Discord members also get access to everything as soon as it drops, so you guys get early release to all of my content, and you also get the opportunity to play on stream.
A first down carry now for Miller. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
There you go, big boy. Good job.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. Watson on third down.
Let's go, Mr. Savage. Take it back.
He rifles one that's in
We got a reservation. 4-6 in my end zone. Let's go. Good job, Darnell Savage. Let's go.
to the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
That defense is legit. I'm telling you that.
See what I thought I saw. Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you gotta have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands, and of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, well, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
This will be taken short.
We got this.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
There you go, gun wing.
On the ground, it's Lamar Miller. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a second and 13.
There we go. Look at that pressure flying in.
Watson, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Third and long.
Deshaun.
Flushed out right. Now on
Oh, wow. What a play by DeAndre Hopkins. Oh, I should have just swatted the ball. Wow, what a play.
touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins
What a throw.
But Deshaun Watson, he's a lot of fun to watch in the pocket, but when he's forced out of the pocket like that, he can make those big plays downfield.
Almost a bad thing when you're pass rushing and you force a Deshaun Watson out of the pocket. He
Current
creates extra time,
conditions.
to keep his eyes downfield and locate receivers, and it turns into a little bit of a scramble drill for the defensive
Gotta
back.
play this song once every night from my boy Leafy Greens. Check him out on SoundCloud.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Davante Adams. We might just run curl wheel all game on this guy.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Rodgers now.
Ah. Come on, low Raj.
Terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Former first-round pick Vernon Hargraves, the one who was there defensively.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Alert 3. Shim. Watch the shim get it.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers.
Dang it, I need you to get out of there, Rodgers. Come on, man.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
What's up, Drag?
Action with 1:59.
Good to see you tonight, bro.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. He'll take a shot.
Oh, man, I thought I had my own little version of DeAndre Hopkins.
Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not
Either
not
way.
the tie, but yeah.
Either way,
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
The Texans
Drag, did you end up getting the competitive guide, the competitor's guide?
recipe on their last drive that
Can't remember if you got to pick that up or not.
looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Look at that 335, just being strong.
The average a bit is this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Greg, did you get the competitor's guide, bro? I forgot to ask you that.
As
KB, you picked it up, I think, didn't you?
an important 3rd down.
If you guys picked up the competitor guide, let me know what you think in the chat there.
A shotgun snap for Watson.
Oh, DeAndre Hopkins is killing me.
And oh, look at that, a diving catch. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. They are going for it. Here's
Yeah, buddy.
chase.
Even the 335's got pressure.
This one is down he goes. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Hey, I got him. Alert flare. Do.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. throw complete to Adams. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. To throw is Rodgers.
I gotta load that.
That is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Ain't no problem, Drag. Drag, you're in the Discord, aren't you, Drag? I think you are. I think I've asked you that.
Under the gun now here on 3rd and
But have you picked up the guide yet? What do you think?
from the gun,
Dot.
it's Rodgers.
Let's go.
He hauls it
Dot.
in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
I know TJ's picked it up.
Kick this one away, and off it goes.
Niners would, if Niners played Madden, he would pick it up, but I don't think he plays Madden. Ah, you haven't picked it up? No problem, dude. Well, if you want it, there's a link in the chat. No pressure, but it's literally, it's amazing. I'm telling you. We just updated it today, and it's freaking extensive. I think it's got, the defense has 26 pages, and the offense is 38, I think. Let me see if I can get to it here. Yeah, the air raid.
It's already at the line, set to get going. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments.
Yeah, the offense is 38 pages. So defense is like 28, and offense is 38. Please don't let DeAndre Hopkins kill me.
Be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a
But we've got we added write-ups for everything now, so I'm interested to see what people think of the write-ups for everything. We've got over 4 hours of content on the gun spread alone now. We have a whole video devoted to pass protection. I think it's about 30 minutes. That was one of the update videos we did with depth charts for all 32 teams. What's up, Kevin? Yes, Kevin, dude. It's probably because you haven't downloaded the update yet. So we're going to be sending out an update today. We updated that defense a little bit because I'm looking at it right now on my copy of it. And with the update, it should have 26 pages. I'm sorry. Yeah, 26. We added a couple new pages. We had a couple new defenses in there for you, as well as a couple of depth charts. Dot.
There goes a deep ball. It got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams, 37 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
Kevin, what do you think of the guide, bro? Kevin, you're in the Discord, aren't you?
Decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. How is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away? This one fielded at the 5.
Anything dedicated for Mutt on offense? So the guides are dedicated towards playbooks, right? I've played a lot of Mutt with this guides. The only reason I'm playing Reg right now is because of the only reason I'm playing Regs right now is because the next Madden challenge is I think it's gonna be the Madden Classic. But the next MCS competitive breakdown tournament is gonna be on Regs head to head. So I'm just kind of getting comfortable with the rosters, but everything on it works pretty much identically in MUT just as well, if not better, because you have better players to run it with. Like you can get route apprentice, or you can get streak specialist in the slot, right? Some of those little things will help the offense. It won't hurt the offense by any means. Now the defense, you do have to deal with the fact that you got some players that have really good zones and different things like that. But from what I've seen, and this is just me, I've had more success with this offense in MUT than actually in regs, because of the fact that I have such an advantage when I can put fast receivers like John Ross, Devin Hester, Marquise Brown, that kind of stuff in there. So I'm going to say that it works just as good for MUT and both sides of the ball. The defense works a lot better in MUT than it does in head-to-head. But the offense, too, for sure. MUT was actually where I started. I played MUT most of the year. I just haven't... I just haven't put a ton of videos up on MUT because, honestly, I was just a little bit burned out. But now coming back full-fledged and not turning back, man, we will be streaming pretty much every night for Madden 21. I'm really excited about it. I can't wait to see what's going to happen, the growth that's going to happen on our channel, and just the people we're going to be able to help improve. I mean, that's really the whole goal here, is just to help people get better, And I really believe this guide will help you do that. Appreciate that, Kevin. Thinks it's great so far, but haven't had time to really do a deep dive. No problem, man. If you have any problems with that guide, you let me know. I'll make personal videos for you to help you. Whatever you need to get better. But yeah, Greg, the guide has a ton of content that would probably help you. As we're not looking too good right now, but that's okay.
J.J. Watt picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Here we go on fourth down with Rodgers. Lets this one
Jimmy, which page is the pass protection on in the offensive guide? Have you downloaded the update? It is on page... If you haven't downloaded the update, I'm about to email it out to everybody tonight. But it is on page... Let me find it. It's after the depth charts. It's like, I think, on page 37. It's on page. It'll be on page 37. I'm gonna update it and I'll send it out to everybody. It's also in the playlist. So if you didn't already, check out the playlist for the guide. That you can find that offense in there as well, guys. But anyways, guys, that is what's up. For those of you guys that just found our channel tonight, or if you haven't already, maybe you've been following the channel for a while, but you haven't really dove deep into what we offer, I want to encourage you tonight, make tonight the night that you join the Discord. The Discord is the easiest, best way to improve in Madden immediately, because immediately you're going to be surrounded by elite competition. And again, there's a saying that goes like this: you are the average of the 5 people that you associate with the most. So want to make sure you're associating with people that are contributing to you getting better, not worse at this game. So be sure to join that Discord. That's going to be a great first step for you. Now, if you join the Discord and you're looking to go to the next level, maybe you want to have the best offense in the game. Maybe you want to have the best defense in the game. I want to encourage you. Maybe you want to win more money games. Maybe you just want to see what the best of the best are doing. I want to encourage you. Pick up my Madden 20 and Madden 21 competitors guide. Again, for those of you that are concerned that it won't work in Madden 21, we are doing updates to this guide every single week, including the first week of Madden 21. The guide is going to is going to get a complete overhaul in Madden 21, and you're going to get 100% free updates to my Madden 21 version of this competitor's guide. I think it's going to be amazing for you guys. We're putting a lot of work into you guys and helping you guys get better. We've gotten so many good reviews on that guide. So far, I don't think anyone's been disappointed with that purchase. One of the guys told me it's the best $25 that he has spent. Last but not least, if you have a Madden question or you just want to get at me and talk Madden, talk ball, you can shoot me a text. My personal cell phone number is 812-216-3644. Thank you guys so much for coming by the stream. And again, for those of you guys that bought the competitor's guide, we're going to be shooting that update out to you in an email either late tonight or first thing in the morning. Okay, so it's going to come out either one of those times. But if you don't already know, you can go ahead and re-download it from that original email that you got with the guide. Thank you so much for watching. And again, guys, we're going to be streaming again tomorrow. We stream every single night from 10:30, starting at 10:30 Eastern time, and pretty much going until about 1 o'clock in the morning. So thank you guys so much for your support, and we will see you guys in tomorrow's live stream. We're going to be breaking down another free offensive scheme for you guys, as well as answering your questions and talking